What's going on, guys? Here we are in Spanish Fork, Utah. Well, let's see if people want to respect our rights to film on a public sidewalk from public places. Yeah, if you guys want to come and eat, there's a Two Jacks Pizza here in Spanish Fork on Main Street. Got a good view of it. Barber shop. Go here and get your hair done. Doing good. How about yourself?
Hey, two Jacks just called us.
Yeah.
And they just asked me to be trespassed from their property.
Well, they can't legally do that because I'm filming on a public sidewalk.
You can film on the public sidewalk, but in our state, you can trespass anyone for any reason. So.
No, not unless I'm on the property. No, it's like if I go in their private. Now, if I go in their property, they could trespass me. But if I'm on a public sidewalk, it's a First Amendment right to film out in public.
Totally. I'm not.
So
I'm not arguing
they can't
about
legally trespass me if I'm not on their property.
They can ask. I'm not charging you with trespassing. No. I'm advising you that if you return, that you.
Well,
can't.
if I'm on the sidewalk, okay, and I'm filming right in front of the building from the sidewalk, like right here.
Yeah.
See, they can't do nothing about it. That's not how it works. Because that's taking away my right to film from a public sidewalk.
I'm
because
not arguing you about filming at all. I'm not arguing you about filming.
Okay, but you know as well as I do, they can't trespass somebody.
Yeah.
That's on this public sidewalk.
I promise you they can trespass you from their private property. And
private property, yes. 100%. But from a public sidewalk, they cannot. They cannot legally.
If you want to stand out right outside their door and film
that's
them,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. So what I was doing,
sir, I'm advising you that if you go back to their property, you'll be charged with trespassing. Being on a public sidewalk and filming, no problem.
Okay, but I wasn't in their property.
That's fine. That doesn't matter. They can ask anyone at any time to be trespassed from their property.
From the property.
From the property.
On the property.
On the property.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's if I go back
and you stand out on the sidewalk? That's public.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
With that.
So
I'm not worried about that.
So what I do is I go out to see if people want to respect my rights.
Yeah.
To film from a public space like this.
Sure.
You know.
And I'm not trying to violate your rights, but
because, you know,
but they have a right to their property to.
Well, they can if I'm on their property. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If I go on their property, then they can trespass me. But if I'm on a sidewalk,
that's not true. They can trespass anyone.
Not from a sidewalk, they cannot.
No, not the sidewalk. Their property, sir.
Yeah, but I wasn't on their property. That's the part.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
If they call in and they say, "Hey, this guy came in last week and we don't want him to ever come back," they can do that. Does that make sense?
It depends. Well, if I can't go in their building, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but if I'm on a sidewalk and I'm filming their building from the outside point of view, they can't legally do anything. They can't, because that's not how the law works.
I promise you, anybody can trespass anyone from their property, from their own property. I'm not saying that you can't be on the sidewalk. Do you hear me? Do you hear me saying that?
Okay, but what I'm saying is I have the right to film from a sidewalk point of view, regardless of, now, like I said, if I go on their property, in their building, that becomes a trespassing issue.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm on a sidewalk and I'm filming their building from the outside, from a sidewalk, it's legal. They
100%.
Cannot trespass me from that.
100%. What I'm saying is that if you go back to their property, in their property.
In the property, yeah. That's the problem. That's the part that I'm trying to explain to you, because the mere fact that if I'm on it, yet again, I'm not on the property. I wasn't in.
You don't have to be in their property for them to request that you can't come back and be advised that you can't.
Okay.
I'm advising you, if you go back, that you will be criminally you'll receive a criminal trespass charge. Does that make sense?
Okay, but the thing is, if I'm filming on a sidewalk, yet again, they cannot trespass me.
100%.
Okay.
That's not a crime. We can't charge you a trespass.
Okay, but if I go in their building and then I start
Yes.
filming, that becomes a violation.
So,
not unless I have the owner's permission.
No. What I'm saying is, if you go back in their property, no matter what, you'll be charged with criminal trespass.
Okay, but I'm not in the property if I'm on sidewalk.
I know that. I'm not arguing that. I literally just said if you go back in their property, you'll be trespassed.
Yeah,
you'll be
but
charged with trespass.
That's in their property.
In their property.
So if I'm okay, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah,
you can't trespass me.
Totally legal.
So
I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that if you go back to their property, on their property,
yes,
in their
on the property, yes.
Yeah.
So because what happens is see, what people don't understand, what they don't understand is I have the right to film.
100%.
You know, because
I agree with that.
it's you can't legally trespass somebody from the sidewalk. You know.
Yeah. No.
Because
I
that's
I'm
taxpayer dollars
from the sidewalk.
It's taxpayers' dollars that pay for this.
Totally. Yep,
you know, so
public property. We all pay to be able to have.
So if I go back there, not in the property,
No.
from the sidewalk, because that's where I was filming.
Yep.
See, that's what I do. I go out and film on a sidewalk. I don't go in their business because that's private property.
Totally.
Now, if I'm like on the, let's say, the brick here, or if I'm far away enough, there's nothing they can do. And I think you need to go back. I think you need to go back and educate them and tell them I wasn't doing anything illegal.
Yeah, and I told her that. I told her that when she called. I said, he
Because-
wasn't doing anything illegal, but if you want, I could trespass him.
You could trespass him off the property,
Exactly. Yeah.
but not
But
like.
if you go back to their property, it's a criminal charge.
It's-
That's how our state understands.
Yes, but if I'm on the property.
Exactly. 100%.
But like I said, if I'm on the public sidewalk, yet again, there's nothing.
Can I get your name then?
I'm not going to identify myself because the mere fact that I haven't committed a crime, or not unless there's what is it called? Not unless there's a reasonable cause to suspect me of a crime.
Suspicion, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any real reasonable suspicion. I just want to document that we spoke. And
that's fine.
So we have it on record.
So you can put it on record. You don't need my name to put it on record.
You won't give me your name?
No, because there's no crime that's being committed. So,
If you go back, however,
if I go back in the building, yes. If I go on the property, then it'd be considered criminal trespass.
Okay.
But if I'm on a sidewalk, I'm not
Yeah, you're not
criminal
committing a crime.
you can't criminally trespass me from that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you're trespassing the sidewalk. I'm just saying that they don't want you back in their property. So if you go back in their property,
inside.
Yeah.
That's totally understandable because that's what I'm saying. That's where we stand the ground, the boundaries between private and property, or public.
Sure, private, public.
Yeah. So like
I'm totally.
Because and nowadays we live in a world with cameras.
Yeah.
Because you got a camera.
I got a camera, you got a camera.
Yeah, I can't. It's even the street lights got cameras.
Yeah.
And that's what people have to understand because you're not feelings enforcement, you're law enforcement. You're supposed to uphold the law because you took an oath to the Constitution.
100%.
And
100%.
and that's the reason why we turn around and have cameras.
Yeah, so you can verify that we're all doing our job.
Yeah,
correctly, and
pretty well much.
I don't disagree. Yeah. So,
So I'm just out here, just exercising my rights because if you don't exercise them, they're like muscles, they just go away.
100%.
So
if you go back there, you will be
go
charged
back
for
in.
the
Yes,
sidewalk.
I'm
Okay.
aware. I'm aware inside the boundary.
sidewalk, no
Yeah,
big deal.
that's all I was doing. Was on the sidewalk.
Okay.
So
I appreciate you.
yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's it, guys. Well, I guess the cops are called. Spanish Fork Police. We had to come to an understanding. They can't trespass you from a public sidewalk, but they could trespass you from private property if you go in their building. But I didn't. I was on the sidewalk. So, and just people get paranoid.
200 north. What sign is on the clock?
But yeah. But anyways, guys. Well, peace out.